Okay, in this little video I want to show you how we get the dimensions of this leg with the information that we were given that each grid square equals 3/4 of an inch. So basically when you see that, it means that here to here, one grid is 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch I find difficult to work with though, because it's a odd number. So it's a tough fraction. So I'm going to pick an arbitrary spot here. 3/4, nah. 1.5, nah. 2 1/4, nah. 3. Okay, 3 is an easy number. So I know this dimension here is 3 inches based on 4 grid squares at 3/4 each. Now I'm going to put a ruler on that and I'm going to measure it. And it looks like it's working out, for the sake of argument, to 1 inch. 4 grid squares equals 1 inch. And I'm going to use that to come up with a multiplier here in a moment. But first we need to get our leg blank. And because the grain is going this way, our leg blank needs to be that way. So I am going to basically make a box. Where our leg blank fits in. So there I'm running parallel to my grain. Let's try to get this boxed in. So I'll come over to here and I'll stay on my line, put my line back, stay on my line, and I'm going to go here, slide it back to here, do another one. So that's the length of my piece. My height, so I'm taking another piece of paper, boot it up here. We'll call that the height of my leg, and I'll give myself a little bit extra. Transfer that mark to here. Transfer it to here. I'm going to go ahead and connect them now. All right, got a little bit more, a little bit more. All right, so what we're seeing here is the blank of wood that I would need for my leg. But I need to figure out how many inches that is in real life. So let's measure down here. And we get 2 1/4 inches. And that would be the width. And our length is 7 1/4 inches. Okay, so let's first figure out our multiplier. So our multiplier is 3 inches over 1 inch. Okay, so 1 inch equals 3 real inches because of the scaling. So 3 divided by 1 equals 3. So the bottom is actual, the top is scale. So 3 divided by 1, we get a multiplier of 3. All right? So we're going to take the real inches times our multiplier equals 6 3/4. That's our width. Now for our length, we take our 7 1/4 times our multiplier again, and that equals 21 3/4. So long. So we would need a piece of stock that in real life, blown up, was 6 3/4 by 21 3/4. And that's how you figure out, working from a grid drawing, the size of your components.